What's going on, guys? Jordan here, coming back at you again with another episode of Beer Reviews. Tonight, I'm going to be reviewing, finally, for the very first time on this channel, and the very first time I have ever had it, it's going to be the famous Busch Light Apple. I have been wanting to try this and give this a review for 6 years now, ever since it came out in 2020. I was never able to find this other than 30 packs, and that was only for a very brief period of time, even though I live in the state in which it's brewed, Missouri. So there's been a couple of occasions where I did find it in a 30 pack, and I kind of shopped around, for a few days trying to find 12 packs or 6 packs or even better singles, because I didn't want to pull the plug on a 30 pack of something I don't even know if I'm going to like. Well, every time I did that, I made the mistake of not picking up that 30 pack, and then by a couple days later, you go back to that liquor store, it's sold out. You go to Walmart, it's sold out. You go to Kroger, it's sold out. And then it never returns, and then the limited edition run of this ends, and you got to wait till next year. So that happened on a couple of occasions. I went to every liquor store in this town last year trying to find this stuff after I seen 30 packs of it at one liquor store, and I even talked to one of the guys that worked there, and he said they would have it by next week. Came back, it had already sold out again. So last week I was in a Walmart neighborhood market, and I seen a huge stack of the 30 packs of Busch Light Apple. So I was like, finally, it's back. I still didn't pull the plug on it. I wanted to wait a couple of days. Maybe they would come out with some 6 packs, 12 packs, or even better, some singles that I could go ahead and pick up and try and review. That never happened, and those 30 packs started selling out pretty quickly. So I decided to pull the plug, finally getting my hands on the Busch Light Apple. And at last, the Busch Light Apple saga has ended. Finally got my hands on it. Super excited to try it. The 30 packs will run you about $26 after tax here in Missouri, at least. But you got 30 of them. So I believe this is still the same ABV as the regular Busch Light, which is 4.1. Yes, it is 4.1%. This is a 12 fluid ounce can. And we are going to finally pour this up and give it a taste after a much long-awaited... Well, wait, this sucked. 6 years. So let's dive in. Busch Light Apple. This is probably the most excited I've ever been for any review on this channel that I've ever done. Oh. You get a very faint smell of apple. You smell the Busch Light. Green apple. Which is surprising because it's all, red, but I guess they just thought that would look better. From the reviews I've seen and the reviews that I've seen on forums and stuff online, everyone says it's like a green apple, candied, like Jolly Rancher type of an apple flavor, and that's what I'm getting off of the aroma. Let's pour it up. Very pale in the glass. Let's go ahead and try to produce a little bit of a head on it. Beautiful. It is a very pale, light, crystal clear. You can see right through it. 2.5, 3 finger head. There's something in my glass. Get that out of there. That is an ant trying to drink my beer. So an ant got to try this before me. Not a whole lot of effervescence there. You get a lot more of the apple aroma out of the glass than you do the can. It starts to mask the aroma of the beer just a bit. But the wait is long enough. I've waited 6 years. I'm not waiting any longer. Busch Light Apple, 4.1%. Let's finally dive into this one. Cheers. Oh, wow. That is exactly what I've read and seen on the reviews You still taste the Busch Light. You still taste the beer, which is good. It has that green Jolly Rancher taste to it. It really does. Like a candied, sweet, kind of an artificial apple flavor. It's not like a Red's Apple Ale, which if you guys have watched my videos long enough, you know that when I was younger, I had a really bad experience with Red's Apple Ale. Puked my guts out on it, and to this day, I still can't stand the taste of it. This is not like that. This is Busch Light. Maybe you drop some green apple flavoring in it. Maybe you drop some green apple Jolly Ranchers or some type of green apple candy into. That's what this tastes like. It's not overly appley, but it is definitely there, and you definitely taste it. Got a little bit of a tartness on the back end. Light-bodied, of course. It is still Busch Light. It is still a light beer. Very smooth, very crisp, clean, and refreshing flavor. Goes down very easily. This is good. This is a very, very good beer. I can see why it's so popular. I know that in the beginning stages of this, when it first came out, it was more hype than it was anything because, I mean, it's different. It's an apple-flavored Busch Light. That's so strange. And now I see that they have a Keystone Light apple. And the only reason I know that is because Caleb over at Working Class Beer Reviews reviewed it last week. And go check his channel out, by the way. He's a really good reviewer. But he tried it, and he said it was pretty good for what it was. So, I mean, if I can find that, I'm definitely going to try that one as well and maybe pin it up against this. I think that'd be a really fun video. It leaves a decent aftertaste in your mouth too. It kind of reminds me of like you eat a green apple, like the after flavor you get on your tongue. It kind of reminds me of that. There's nothing bad I can say about this. Yeah, like when you first sip it, it's like candied type of like an artificial green apple flavor. But then the aftertaste is like you've eaten a fresh green apple. That's wild. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a rating after I take one more sip. Cheers. That is so good. I'm gonna hit this one. I'm gonna hit it with a solid 9.7 out of 10. I think it is excellent. I think this is a very, very good beer. Would I buy it again? I might not have the chance to buy it again this year because it's probably going to be all sold out. But I got 29 others and a 30-pack behind me that I will definitely be drinking. And yes, in the future, if they have this available, I will definitely pick this up and throw it into the rotation. I would not drink 12 of these. They're a little sweet, but it would be a good night starter. It'd be a good way to kick the night off. Maybe one or two of these and then switch to another light beer. Then yeah, it'd be absolutely perfect for that. And I am going to finish this one and enjoy it. So, excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and end this review. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, 9.7 out of 10. If by some miracle you guys can find this, you may only be able to find it in a 30-pack. I say still pick it up if you can. It's worth it. It's good. It's just an all-around good beer, and I'm glad I finally got to try it. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to hit me with a thumbs up. And if you guys have any suggestions on anything you would like me to try in the future, leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to try to find it and give it a review. As always, until next time, cheers, and thanks for watching.